Hey Taurus, TT is here for the Taurus show. If you guys are new, welcome to Talk Taurus Tarot with Talk Tequila. If you are returning, welcome back. All right. If you've never seen the Taurus show ever before here on this channel, let me go ahead and explain to you how tonight's message will work. Normally, I might switch it up between a pick a pile, or I channel specific messages in all areas of life. We're still going to do that, but instead we have mystery messages for each segment. Okay, the channel message is whatever comes out in this reading. It may or may not resonate with you, so remember to use your own intuition as confirmations of what you already know on your journeys versus external validation to tell you what you should already know. Okay, so just use these readings responsibly as it is a very wide collective. So before we get started with each section, we're going to be covering, let me tell you how it works, what's going to be happening. We're going to cover your current energy, Taurus. We're going to take a look to see what's manifesting in love, okay, romance. And then we're going to take a look at what's manifesting in your career, your finances, or overall life purpose. The last mystery pile or mystery message is the spirit message for you, Taurus. At the very end, we're going to take a look and see the person on your mind. Whether this is a divine counterpart, twin flame, I don't know what all they call them nowadays, but we're just pretty much going to do that part, and we're going to shuffle those cards together. All right, so shout out to everyone in the comment section. Happy Friday. Happy Venusian Day. Y'all, we made it through another week. I'm so thankful that there is no school on Monday. I don't know about you guys, but if you have been, acclimating from the summertime into the school year, then you know what I'm talking about. It's rough out here, but remember to have grace with yourself. If you are a mom, especially single moms out here doing it, you doing a damn thing, okay? I don't care what your circumstances look like. Celebrate yourself, especially today, because today is your day. Male or female, it don't matter. Today is Taurus Day, and I mean that. So, let me turn this down. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. What's up, Yellow Moon? And then I also wanted to tell you guys, for those that are in the chat and that, really helped chime in and interpret more than one perspective around the dream that I shared with you guys earlier this morning. I'm so grateful to each and every single one of y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate sharing so many perspectives. It felt like a huge brain just being able to see it in so many different ways, and I'm grateful for that, and I appreciate every last single one of you. So if I haven't been able to answer to everyone right away, just know that I got 1,000,001 things to do, but I definitely, as I'm going through it, I am letting you know that I saw it. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there, as I don't want anyone to feel as if I am overlooking them. Okay. Let's pull up the chat. What's up? Shout out to Aziza, my moderators. Y'all are so fucking awesome. Liberating yourselves in the comments. When I started the moderators, that's kind of like it was really for you guys. If anyone gets on y'all nerve while y'all trying to listen to the message, so I appreciate you guys, like always, for showing up when I do go live. For whatever reason, Spirit won't let me have no schedule, so I'm just going with it. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Miller. What's up, Naturally? Hi, Miss Elite. Tasha, baby. Hey. Hi, Andrea. They do sometimes. Sometimes we catch a few. So let's get into the current energy, you guys. And I'm really excited to see what comes out in these cards because I am going to see them for the first time with you. So I'm ready to sit with these cards and these energy spirit and see what comes out. What's up, karmic ties? Did I figure out what the dream meant? I don't feel like the dream was really about figuring out what it meant, but more or less just sitting with it. You know, sometimes intuition just requires you to just not try to figure it out and just kind of like let your mind wander. So I would definitely say yes. A lot of wondering has been going on. And that's kind of like where the magic happens. So I'm eager and I'm excited to see what confirmations come from it. I will say, as for my own personal journey outside of, because, we're all connected. So even though, just like the dreams that you may receive and I may receive, all of us are all connected in some way. So I do feel like there were some things as far as with my own personal, children and personal life that kind of resonated for me personally and that needed some attention as well. So I do feel like the dream is still unraveling and it's meant to unravel over time versus needing to have an answer for it when I want the answer or when anyone else wants the answer. So I feel like it's a compacted message that's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. So I hope that makes sense. If you get it, you get it. Okay, so let's get into the current energy for Taurus. So we have beauty, nature, patterns, and this is the golden age, the golden ratio, my bad. Okay, we have inspiration. We have stop and reverse, whisper, community, let go in reverse. We have dance portal, which is also another card of let go, which is interesting. And then we have 5 of cups in reverse. Okay, so let's put this there. This is spirit's advice. So let me see what are we talking about here. Beauty, nature, patterns, inspiration. What drives us? Okay. What drives us, Taurus? This is current energy. We have stop, pause, stagnation in reverse. Whisper, community in reverse, let go in reverse. Okay, so some of y'all may be going through like a career change. Okay, we have walk away from this situation in order to resolve it in reverse. But that's in reverse. So this has something to do with 2 paths here. And there's an initiation onto 2 paths. With community, this is making me feel like currently you may be in the process, Taurus, of acquiring a new gift with this whisper. Like you may be getting clairaudience, clairsentience, whatever gift is next. It feels like an upgrade in your gifts or abilities. With community, in reverse though. I get this feeling like you're gonna want to leave one environment and go somewhere else where you feel accepted, or go somewhere else that people that look like you act like you. But you're being asked to go through this character building process of remaining in an environment that's uncomfortable to you so you can practice how to attune your spiritual ability that you just got, or the spiritual ability on your journey that you have, of allowing that the scenarios that will come from this environment to benefit you before you walk away from it. So do I feel like you will eventually let go of that environment? Yes, but it's almost as if spirit is saying like that the environment, the people, the job hasn't really rendered you all the experience that you need quite yet in order for you to just move on to the next task force. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're working in the customer service business, right? And you're really tired of commuting every day to work. You're really tired of having to be around people that you're really sensitive or empathically sensitive to. So there's this longing to let go of this one job so you can focus on your life purpose. But you're not quite sure what decision you should make yet. And I feel like the reason why you're unsure is because Spirit wants you to be able to get this confirmation, not from someone else, but from yourself. Because you have some type of gift with the whisper here. We a ghost whisperer, clairvoyant, all right, clairaudience as well with her hand here, clairsentient. You may already be a very good clairsentient, but maybe you're becoming clairaudient. So there's going to be, like, your environment are going to become players in your simulation. Okay, that's how they're showing it to me. So that one coworker that gives you a hard time, or that customer that comes into your store and they're an asshole and they say things to hurt your feelings or whatever. You're kind of being tested, not in a way where you have to pass this test, but to sharpen your ability to handle uncomfortable situations. You're going to need this skill of, I don't care if it's customer service, I don't care if it's marketing strategies or whatever it is, but you're going to need to be able to do a conflict resolution. And this skill that you're going to hone is going to support some type of talent or gift or ability that you possess. So during this time, Spirit is saying, like, don't let up. Do not let your foot off the gas. Roll with the punches. I'm seeing, like, action. But it's like the camera. I'm seeing a camera roll. Keep the camera rolling. Don't try to edit. So some of y'all may be encouraged to go live more as well versus pre-recording, adding all the fluff, editing, the pretty shit, all that stuff. Confirmation for you is you're going to feel this. You're going to feel the Spirit come up, like the Holy Spirit. You're going to catch the Holy Ghost. Some of y'all catching the Holy Ghost. Or you're just going to feel the inspiration to do something. And when you don't feel the inspiration to do something, you're meant to learn how know when to move and when to be still. So that's kind of like what some of you are you're perfecting when it comes to your craft here with the Ace of Wands. So it's not about changing careers or it not being meant for you anymore. Because maybe you don't feel the same desire or push to do certain things. But I feel like you're applying beauty, nature, and patterns. Okay? Beauty, nature, skills. So the more you understand, the more you're able to slow down time long enough to evaluate your patterns, the more optical you'll become in the future on how to work with your pattern. So let's say, for example, you're a procrastinator, right? Rather than beating yourself up and saying, oh, I gotta be forceful over myself and push myself and hustle. It's more like Spirit is trying to get you into a soft era, male or female, where you know when to move based off of how you feel versus doing it because you have to. So knowing when to stop is kind of like what you're mastering right now. Dancing more is going to help you move. Some of y'all may have like what's that thing called? You see how like her dress is like bigger to the lower part? You may have like bigger boobs, bigger bodies. It's not about the weight, but what I feel like it's about is learning how to release in smaller increments. I'm hearing micro dosing as well. So this may be like micro dosing, you know, how you express your gifts and your gifts and abilities, your purpose, how to be of service, micro dosing how you're of service, so you're not exerting yourself and depleting yourself. And I feel like it goes against the momentum of society, which is kind of pushing you. Like society is kind of trying to get you to like return back to like this hustle energy. Like, I gotta get it, I gotta go, I gotta seize this moment. That's not gonna be your saving grace here with the whisper. Yours is gonna come from like letting people get ahead of you, letting them run first. They tire themselves out, and then spirit tells you when to start running and sprinting. And it's because what's being invoked in you isn't being invoked in others. So when they're resting, you'll be running. Some of you guys may have been born in Mercury retrograde, so you may have a natural desire to burn the midnight oil, workaholic type of energy during this season. This is also telling me like the rest of the world may be on a different type of calendar system, but you may be on the moon. Is it the moon calendar? You may be on another calendar system. Like, you listen for when it's the right time. So spring for you may be different. New Year's for you is totally on a totally different. It may be during summertime. So that's what I'm getting for the current energy. And your advice is you're going to let this environment go. You're not going to be in it always. But while you're there, let your environments ooze out all the good things that it could possibly teach you. Soak up all of the nutrients that your environments offer you through these experiences that may be uncomfortable, right? Wouldn't you rather practice, let's say, for example, spirit guides you to a online dating app, right? And on that online dating app, they have a streaming service. And you start off streaming online, right? And practicing your charisma and perfecting your gift of gab and all those other talents and skills that you already possess, to a crowd that is going to give you immediate feedback without you having to really care about whether or not they're a part of your soul tribe for the long haul. They're not really a part of your soul tribe for a long haul. They're there for a short period of time to give you the necessary feedback and criticism that you need to harness your gifts and abilities, to really, practice pretty much your craft. Ace of Wands, this is your craft. How do you work a crowd? How do you inspire? Like, this is voice, this is communications, this is all types of realms. Work your magic, honey. Okay, 5 of Cups is your reverse, is your advice. Spirit is pretty much saying have no regrets. Have no regrets about it. Because I feel like these are contracts. This community energy is telling me that this is a part of the exiting of a contract. The exiting of an experience is for you to be like, be able to part ways with a situation or an experience that was never meant to be something that you hold on to or you resent. Not resent, but grieve. Like, you're not meant to grieve this transition. You're actually meant to celebrate it. It's actually a celebration that you're in this position, to dance your way out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? To lift every voice out of this situation. Like, this is a good energy, but I feel like it's gonna require, you're gonna have to choose to create something from this. You're gonna have to choose to make it work for you. Like, you may not be able to control elements outside of your grasp or your power, but you do have the ability to make something out of this situation or these experiences and allow it to benefit you. The question is, y'all are acquiring some type of inheritance. But in order to access this inheritance spiritually, you got to be initiated. So let's say, for example, you got yourself a situation and your child or somebody in your immediate contract, they're meant to be under your governing, whatever. Now this is gonna sound crazy, but even if it's not a child, I don't know what this is, but there's something. It could be a puppy. That's the crazy part, or a cat, or any type of animal. There's still a contract here. Let me see. Hold on. If you've been feeling like Spirit is giving you a recipe to utilize, and this may be a real recipe where, I mean, you got to go get the damn herbs, you got to go get the damn leaves or some shit, and you feel like you don't want to do that because you may have grown up in a certain environment or community that speaks bad about this, but the ancestors are giving you a recipe. I feel like you utilizing the recipe and then watching the manifestation, being able to witness the confirmation and manifestation of your recipe is a part of your initiation. Yeah. Like, don't take your foot off the gas. Get it done. There's this oh my God. This ain't gonna resonate for everybody. But it feels like an initiation. Okay, that's what it feels like. 5 of Cups in reverse. Have no regrets about it at all. Yeah. It's like, just do it. Light the candle. Speak the word. Stir the pot. That's what I'm seeing here. So many different, like, with this, every time I see this card right here, this is when you got your elders whispering in your ear. Like, I'm gonna need you to mix a little mugworts in there right quick. I'm gonna need you to rattle those keys. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. And it's like, let go. And then I'm gonna need you to just dance your way. Like, I don't know. Moving on. Let's see what's manifesting in love, y'all. What's manifesting in love? All right, so we got deserving here. We have forcefulness. We have pretty much victory in reverse. We have strategy. We have integrity. We have gift. I don't even know why I'm staggering it this way, but I am. And we have lessons and blessings. Passion. I got the eye of the tiger. And then we have the 2 of Wands. Ooh, who knew? What is manifesting in love, child? Okay. So, you got a cock blocker in your life, okay? You got a major cock blocker. This person is willing to play dirty. We have integrity in reverse, okay? This person also knows how to shift your moods and your perspective. They know how to make your good day go bad. They know how to trigger you, Taurus. There's triggers all over this. Lessons and integrity in reverse with passion is someone knows how to get you fired up. They know how to get the engines going. And this person is kind of willing to push it to the limit when it comes to you. This person is willing to be aggressive towards you. This person is willing to be like controlling to a degree. because this person is extremely possessive over you. Okay? Now, especially for my single Taurians, if you've been feeling like you don't know what direction to go in, or who may be this person exactly from the past that spirit is speaking about, or whatever, there seems to be confusion around if it's a karmic, if it's the person that you want, if it's not. The higher perception that you keep trying to take, the more these karmic energies try to pull you down to prevent you from that crossroads energy, crossing over. It's like every time you about to climb over that mountain, something try to pull you back down so you never make it over that hump. This may just be like a maturity or an age up, but it refused to let you go. So I feel like when it comes to gift here, it's almost as if spirit is saying you deserve love, you will have love. And this is kind of taking me back to the first message, you guys. I'm not gonna hold you about this part here. It's like spirit is saying you've been given some type of gift, ability. Use it. Okay? If they're your lesson and you've already learned the lesson and they're refusing to let you go to receive your blessing, right? And they're using forces against your will, and they're operating out of integrity. I feel like the reason why this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but for some of you, the reason why this cycle hasn't ended is because a part of the ending of this cycle was through your initiation of you utilizing your gift to finish this energy. You have to get rid of it. It's an it. Okay? If some people do believe in taboos, some people don't. Some people do believe in superstitions, and some people don't. So whatever you believe in with this karmic here energy, with strategy, this is pretty much this is chess. This is not checkers. So you're in the big leagues. You are not in the little leagues. So for whoever I'm talking to. And the days of playing fair have been over. Okay? These obstacles that keep slowing you down over and over and over again, it's not it's okay. I feel like, because I see the energy here where some of you may be saying to yourself, like, it's sad that this person or these people don't get it. They're going to learn the hard way. It ain't sad. And that's why the first message was the 5 of Cups was your advice. It ain't sad. You don't remember. It's a choice. It's not sad. These are choices. And accountability pretty much is a universal law. The scales have to be balanced. It's not a sad day. It's an opportunity for them to grow up. You have to be able to perceive it more than one way. Okay? If you allow a person to continue operating from a low vibration and without integrity, you're enabling them to continue that behavior because you're not willing to apply the necessary discomfort in order for them to understand that that's a boundary. That's a no-no when it comes over here to this treasury, okay? You ain't allowed to do that. But when you feel like you're not supposed to have to teach people that, you're detached from humanity. We're in a school, and a part of learning in any school is some people choose to make good decisions and some people choose to make bad decisions. This supersedes right and wrong, good and bad. It's lessons, it's experience, it's elevation, it's ascension. It's ma'at. And this is transcending from the 3rd to the 4th. Some people don't want to leave the 4th. But if every last single person kept saying, oh, well, they just don't understand, or they just got a bad deck of cards, regardless of the circumstances, we all have a choice. Okay, we all have a choice, and it's a moral obligation to hold people accountable in our lives, versus us pitying them and calling it empathy when it's really sympathy. There's a difference. So sympathy will cause you to enable them. Empathy will help you to establish better boundaries when engaging with such set energies. It's from a space of love rather than enabling them and wanting them to be happy at a sacrament or detriment to yourself. This is the consciousness of this evolution, and I feel like a lot of these relationships that are coming towards you, the only reason why they keep being able to come back around over and over and over again is because you haven't made it a moral obligation that they come towards you in the highest vibration. You haven't made it an obligation that that when they overstep your boundaries, that there's a true consequence. You haven't taught them anything, so they keep coming back. Some of y'all, it looks like you have to teach them that when you overstep a person's respect boundaries, right, you lose out on things. You lose out on opportunities. You lose out on access. You lose out on benefits, and you get held accountable. Justice in my eye is trying to come in, but with the Two of Wands, this is pretty much saying, Spirit is saying, is you're standing in between. You've placed yourself in between the scales of my eye. You have placed yourself as the ruler and the dictator of another person's fate, which perpetuates the karma and the lessons that you have to learn with those souls. So unless you plan on getting out the motherfucking way, then they're expecting you to take action and make a choice, make a decision. That's pretty much what they're saying. Like, if you're going to put yourself in the middle and it's not the justice card happening itself, then you're going to have to do what Ma'at would do. And that would be rightly divide the word of truth and make a judgment. You know, make a judgment call. And it don't look like, and a judgment call doesn't mean, oh, I just decided I don't want to be with them. What is the consequence? For every cause, there's an effect. That's just what it is. And so it's like, what is the consequence? If you say the consequence is they would have to, you know, I don't know. I've heard so many consequences. And then it's like, well, that consequence only stands if they choose not to be with me. What? You think about it. Hold on a second. Okay. So the consequence that spirit is telling me is, for some of y'all, the consequence is written by you. Whoever you are, the consequences has been written by you. The contract has been drawn up by you. And what their fate is in your hands. So you got twin flame and travel. So it's like y'all are playing chess. Your move. One person make a move, you hit the ting, the next person make a move, they hit the ting, and then y'all keep doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay, you got true gem. I feel like someone's trying to stoke your fire. Someone's trying to light something up inside of you. Who is this person, spirit? See, when you be trying to be all high on your high horse, there's an energy that likes to tear you down a few notches. Past love. Yeah. In the past lover. They like to take you down a notch. Okay, for some of you, I feel like this may be a soulmate. These may be a lot of soulmates from the past. Ooh. Some of y'all have a past life of a lot of people mad at you. In a past life, if you are a female this lifetime and you have ever wondered, what did you do wrong to get, to go through so many relationships this lifetime of nothing but passion, desire, and people cheating on you and betraying you? I am here to confirm for your own intuition that you have a past life of being a man, okay? And in this past life, you cheated a lot, okay? That's what they had said. In this past life, you were cold, you cheated, they couldn't get you to stop. All right? And so in this lifetime, these souls remember the pain that you left in their hearts. And it's like it's a love-hate relationship type of thing. And they're having a hard time coming to terms with that. But you're meant to teach them that forgiveness is not for the other person, but for themselves. So every karmic person that has been coming to you wanting to collect the debt on your head that they put on your ass in other past lives, they have only been able to meet like, oh well, get over it, life is life, right? And they're mad. They're mad because you done gave them chemistry. They done felt this chemistry. They done felt this familiar energy. And they feel as if you could just, at any given moment, decide that you want divorce. That decide that you want to be non-committal. That you don't want to have love. And take it all away. And I do feel like, for many of you, you didn't pass away from those prior lifetimes of feeling regret around your choices. You did exactly what you wanted to do. So the lesson for these past lives in those lives were to learn how to love themselves and do exactly what they want to do. Despite being married, despite being a mother, father, sister, brother, okay? And then to be very, discerning when it comes to who you give your love to. So rather than them take that with a grain of salt, and I feel like when they made it to the other side and they passed over, they were like, they sat at their round tables and they were like, do you feel like they asked these people, okay, these souls, do you feel like you fulfill your life mission? And they were like, no, they did not fulfill their life mission. And when they were asked why they didn't fulfill their life mission, it was because I couldn't get Taurus or whoever you were in a past life to love them. Now, hear me out, okay? So when they left the council told them that their life lesson was to learn how to love themselves. And come to find out, at the round table, there you fucking were, Taurus. So a lot of y'all are, you are a part of the council. The council of many souls that, I don't know, it could be, it's like an alien, really, like an alien that incarnates or something like that. But you're like a super being or some shit. And at that council, they don't remember it when they incarnate, but you're like a teacher, a spiritual teacher, and you have incarnated time after time, and these souls have agreed to come in and learn from you. It's only going to resonate if you've had this feeling or this intuitive nudge, that resonance in your soul, okay, in your spirit. And as an act of great love, you would be like a catalyst in so many karmic lives. So you and your divine counterpart this lifetime are one and the same, which means y'all would have many great passionate relationships sexually. Some of y'all, this would be fast activations. This would be like you pretty much downloading everything that they forgot into them. It sounds so robotic, but I'm just channeling right now, okay? And they would start remembering, or stages of grief would start to begin. Okay, and that's why the Two of Wands is here. This is also life purpose, remembering the life purpose. So some of you guys have counterparts that you and your counterparts have had a mission of being in other karmic relationships because you had contracts with those karmic partners. Not because you did anything wrong, but because you're a part of a spiritual council that pretty much agreed to connect with certain soulmates and help them break certain karmic experiences, lessons, so they can ascend to the 4D. And the type of souls that y'all work with are the type of souls that just fucking couldn't get they shit together. Stuck in that 3D material, tangible illusion. So because they are stuck in that material, tangible illusion, the only way for you to reach them is to reach them by way of tangibility. I gotta touch you. So a lot of y'all may notice that y'all get, excuse me, y'all attract karmic partners that, are more lustful. You attract real lower level attachments, okay? You attract more karmic partners that they probably need a lot of acts of service. They probably need a lot of physical touch, real clingy type shit, And it's because you kind of were created to be this white gray type of energy, this tall white energy where you stand tall, you stand proud, but no one can ever really possess you. And it's like trying to reach within yourself and satisfy an itch that can never be satisfied. That's the lingering effect that you leave it's like, when you get stung by a bee or you get stung by a wasp, and it's the lingering poison even after you're gone, because they're meant to kind of like wake up and realize, see things from a higher perspective. Were you ever really loving yourself by fucking with Taurus? Or vice versa, were you ever really loving yourself? Some of y'all are cross watching for a Taurus, and you're trying to figure out why a fucking Taurus can't love you, because Taurus's job is done. And then what's the exit plan? What is the exit plan? Because there is an exit plan. If the karmics can't get it, there's an exit plan. Ooh, this gonna hurt. Goddamn, twin flame. So let me tell you what the exit plan is. The twin flame gonna come in. See, spiritual assignment, effortless, karmic. Once the karma has been paid, and it's not even a pay, once the service, that these are acts of services that these twin flames have been performing in secret, performing this act of service of, like, I don't really want to be with you, but I'm with you because I know you need it. On a soul level, y'all had to go through those karmic experiences, those karmic partners. Okay, it can either hurt you, the karmics, one way, which is it's like a slow, excruciating, experience. You have to watch them communicate, watch them spend time together. You have to watch them exist, go to events, have fun, live their life, just to get these karmics to close a motherfucking door. They don't want to close it. So, damn. So the exit plan is simple. It's either going to be subtle. We can make this clean break where it's not something that would affect everyone, including the family, publicly, or it's going to have to be like a public separation. Okay, we have fair male. It's going to have to be a public separation. It's going to have to be something that is, it'll affect your job. It'll affect your money. It'll affect your reputations, your identity. It'll affect your gifts, your abilities. If you think you got triangle issues now, the choices would really create, it would make it hard for you to find, or karmic to find, a better option. So, this is like trying to go up against destiny. Goddamn. But I really feel like, one thing about karmic lessons is they're hard to break. It's just like breaking any habit or any addiction. It's hard to break. It doesn't want to go like that. You gotta sometimes give divine intervention. And if you've ever watched a TV show, anytime there was divine intervention, it had to get uncomfortable before it got better. It had to get like, okay, well then now let's start phase 6.8. So I really don't, I don't think this is wise. But people gonna do what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do. They don't want to let you go. They're obsessed. Oh, Lord. So they're going to try to come for a defamation of character. They're going to try to say things about you. They're going to reach out to other people. They're going to try to come for your career. They're going to try to come for a lot of things about you, your social life. They're going to try to call you false prophets and shit. The high priestess in reverse. It gets ugly just to cut these addictions out. It gets ugly. There's a detox that's coming up. I heard coming up. I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm telling you. God damn. Somebody has gotten them. It's not that they got themselves into it, okay? Because they're meant to go down this journey, okay? So here's the funny part. No matter what you go through, twin flame energy real twin flame energy is very rare from what I understand, okay? And a lot of it's not easy, okay? A lot of twin flame couples will be perceived as bad guys before they're good guys, They're going to be told that they're homewreckers. They're going to be told a lot of different things. But nobody was there in the spiritual realm when they were having their council meeting and they determined that they wanted to, they were like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to stop fighting. I want to stop being chaotic. I want to stop being drama filled. I really want to clean my act up. I want to succeed at least one of these lifetimes. Getting my purpose together. And so, whoever this twin flame energy is that's coming in love, you said, okay, I'm going to enter your life in the career sector. You're going to meet me by surprise while you're on your life purpose journey. We're going to communicate, and then we're going to have to go out of contact because I'm not going to be at my highest vibration. You're going to know that I'm not operating from a space of integrity, and you're going to have to leave so that way I know that you're not karmic. You see how that works? So it's a simple solution. Okay. Because this person is known to be, or y'all are known to be some type of heartbreakers to these karmic energies. They feel like y'all are cold-hearted. Y'all been hurt before. Is no one can, like you and your twin flame Taurus, to the outside world, y'all got deep trust issues, and y'all are thieves. Y'all are not to be trusted. Y'all are tricksters. Y'all are heartbreakers. Y'all got a bad rap out here, okay? I'm telling you, nobody likes twin flame journeys. I'm so serious. Nobody. Nobody like twin flames. They're like, it's demonic. I'm telling you. And then look at that. And then you guys are going to have, it's going to be a reunion. It's going to be a second chance. But here's the crazy part about it is, I feel like what people don't understand is when the twins come together, they have a natural synchronization where they can never fight against each other. It's like no matter what has done or happened between the two, they will naturally defend each other. It's like, it's damn near, some people call it toxic, okay? But it's almost as if you can say whatever you want to say, but when y'all are in union, it's like the swords are raised and y'all are back to back defending. One person defend the back and one person defend the front. And anyone that comes up against it, it's like y'all don't have to ask questions. You don't have to wonder. It's just a knowing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a knowing. You don't need titles of this realm. You don't need nothing. You don't need validation. It's like, you see how both hands are on the pentacle? It's like y'all just, instead of like saying, what should I do? We struggle with communication. I mean, the type of communication that y'all have is impeccable. It's just, it's too good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just get shit done. Y'all get an assignment and y'all just, there is no mission that is too impossible that y'all can't, like, y'all are like the ninjas that people call. Y'all are the last resort. Like the last of a dying breed. That's what I'm seeing here. Whoever this energy is, y'all get shit done. Y'all may be like a day late and a dollar short, but y'all have never failed at your vows or your mission. And it's because every time y'all come together, there's always something trying to separate y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, there's an opportunity. Oh yeah. Separation, isolation, taking a break from each other, that's over. Overworking, workaholic energy, that's over. So the new assignment has rolled out. Roll out, me and my homies. Dun, 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 dun. There's some type of party, celebration, event. Oh yeah, I heard Wit Wiki. Wit Wiki. Do you see this here? The wand with the chameleon and the divine's hand. Okay. You got a gift. You got a gift. There's something about confidence here. I don't care about no third party. You got something up under your sleeve here. And whatever this is that you have up under your sleeve, you just need to use it. I don't care if this is, because we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You know it. Okay, I'm gonna say it to you like this: the way you got in is the way you get out. So I don't know how each and every single one of you met your counterpart, but how y'all met is also how you get out. It's also how you get them out of this third party situation. But instead of it just being the Ace of Wands, it's already matured. Something has already fucking matured. You see the maturity here? Yeah, it was the Ace of Wands before, but since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. Something has matured. That's all I can say. Six of Cups. Yes, someone is ready to work together. They've matured. There was some resistance, okay? Between the two of y'all, there was a lot of fucking resistance. It's like, nope, I can do this for the both of us. I can do this for me. I can do this for you. I don't need you. But that's ending. That was going in reverse. That was going against the grain, against the maturity. But you see here, being defensive, guarded, and untrustworthy was going against the grain. But look, you have one that was like, it was being sketched out, going against, right? Going backwards to anything in the past was undoing the maturity. But when you made a commitment to move forward and to focus on yourself and work on yourself and cultivate your own power, it matured. It matured. So now you gotta let go of your inhibitions. Oh, you don't gotta do shit though. You don't gotta do nothing. I'm telling you, you may feel like, oh, this person needs to reach out. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like, there's no momentum. Like, this person is not into me anymore because they're not coming towards me. What you don't know is the type of maturity that I'm seeing here. Like, this person has prepared infrastructure. They've been busy doing something. This is not someone that's been sitting on their ass counting sheep, okay? This is someone that's been doing something. They've been getting shit together, building something, getting other people to work together, and it's energetically. So this is like someone also being a really good leader. Okay. Who is this? So, like, let's say, for example, we have 3 cups in reverse. Okay, I get it. Someone that didn't want to work, they was being disruptive, gossiping, drama. 3 of Pentacles, 3 cups in reverse is gossiping, slander, all that at work, whatever. If y'all are dealing with a situation where someone is unable to, like, sever other physical ties with someone, maybe it's due to children, maybe it's due to whatever. What the twins have been doing is conditioning. Season. Okay. We've been in a season of conditioning. Okay, I understand that I can't get rid of you completely, but I'm going to have to condition you to learn how to accept the discomforts of it being in your face. And they're like, oh, hell no. You think you finna You think you finna move on with this person in front of me and talk to this other person? Yeah. You can stay and enjoy the show, or you can leave. It's up to you. This is kind of the it's conditioning. So the choice is kind of up to the karmics. They're either gonna sit there and watch you guys do what y'all do, okay, and have a public show, or they're gonna accept defeat and go live their life and be happy. And that, by them, they don't even understand the moment that these karmics let their people go, let the people go, it's like all is well in the universe, all is well, and they can go off and live their life the rest of their days. And when they make it back to the council and all of us are sitting at the table and we're doing that evaluation, and the twin flames are sitting there like, nah, the karmics was giving me a hard ass time. Like, they were not. This is like, well, I don't think they're ready to ascend. So it's at the end of the day, no matter how the story plays out, whatever mission the divine has for the karmics and their evolution is hanging in the balance of overcoming this very uncomfortable obstacle, regards around their path, their choices, and these delays that they insist on, utilizing children, family, and all those different things, looks, temptation, material things to. They're just gonna learn the hard way. So that's kind of like what's gonna happen at the council. And pretty much the twin flame energies would have a vote at that table, okay? At that conversation, y'all get a vote. And, they may have to repeat a few lessons. They're going to be so mad at y'all again. It's like coming back to the same person you can't stand every lifetime. And then them like, well, next time I'm going to lie better. Next time I'm going to make sure you don't know. Oh, okay. I like a challenge. I feel like y'all are different. These twins, this pile that I picked up, y'all are different. Oh, different. Yep, very different. Sorry, I had to mute the phone for a second. All right. So let's get into what's manifesting in career, because y'all love life is something else right now. So we have increase in reverse. Ooh, you're going to be working less. Okay. Spirit is not playing. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, what is going on? We have a natural disaster. Awaken in reverse. Good fortune. Romantic feelings. Thrive. Is it briety? Thrive briety? So this may be like sobriety as well. And we have tolerance. Oh goodness. And then we got the damn King of Cups. I know you lying. Spirit, take the wheel. Okay, so let me talk to you for a minute, Taurus. Because your money finna be looking funny. And I don't know how y'all feel about your money, but it's about to be looking funny. Okay? Where one door closes, another one is opening. But it's not in the form of a new career or a new job or a new person or blaming it on a person. It's about you thriving in your existence. It's about you realizing that your feelings are real and it is worth exploring. Your romantic feelings, that is, which means All my workaholics, all my 9 to 5ers, all my those that don't want to get out there, or you're too prideful and you're waiting for another person to give you that validation. This is about you giving it to yourself. Okay? I need to read this card because Thrive Briety is saying that some of your non-negotiables gonna have to be renegotiated, because you see all these different spirits behind him. Yeah, you come from a long line of something, and this could be anything. A long line of struggling with habits, long generations of this, being extremely focused on finances, or being extremely hyper, chasing, hustling. You come from a long line of having to focus on the material because you don't got a lot of time for the spiritual. Focus on the bag because love is disappointing. There's too many stories told of this being the place where you go as a rebound. When love fails, your money never. Your money never. It's like bros before hoes. When love fails, money never disappoints. So your relationship with your bag never disappoints. That has been told too many times. It's at this point, it's almost like the divine saying that story is boring. Craft a new one. You know what I'm saying? It's like craft a new one. So I do feel like you may feel like things you're not in the poorhouse. If you are, I do see you getting on your feet. This may be a reading that resonates with you later on down the line, but I do see you getting on your feet and you having a steady income. That timeline, that it will come, but that point on the timeline hasn't arrived yet. For those that are currently experiencing a storm, a natural disaster, or anything like that. Now, what's happening here, that is very real. So that energy is present. But for others of you where your finances are, let's say they've plateaued, right? Y'all know what that is. Is that, you're able to pay your bills, but you ain't able to do as much as you would like to do. You got way more time than you want to have. And with nobody to share it with romantically, nobody to really experience, all that great fortune. Like, what good is it to gain the world and never get to experience life and love and romance and enjoy the experience that it was all meant to afford you? It's time to wake up, get outside. So I do feel like for those of you that are pretty much well set, you're taking care of for yourself, you're doing really well independently. This is the message for you, my darling. Okay. King of Cups. It's time to open up emotionally. It's also time to lead and tell a new story. It's time to be supportive. In that area where, if you're a masculine energy, it's time to place yourself in a position where you're able to engage in a more deeper intimacy type of relationship and not think that everyone's trying to take your money or just date you because you got money. It's time to let that hang that hat up, okay? For those of you that are feminine, that are just kind of like, I'm gonna be hyper independent and no one can really, I have no tolerance or no patience for someone that doesn't know how to be intimate with their emotions and all they focus on is money. Whoop, doop, doop. It's time for you to see a new perspective. It's time for you to shift your perspective, because for you, the fortune is going to come from your ability to have both. Your ability to not just have that thing you love or that sobriety or that success, but how to thrive and maintain something that feels scary, right? Because I feel like many of you have found yourself in romantic situations where it was so scary to the point where it drove you to be excessive eaters, excessive drinkers. It drove you to points of reverting back to a space or placing yourself that was complacent and tolerant of another person's behavior. So there's that fear of, I don't want to let it get unseen, or I don't want to overlook and be tolerant of another person. So you're like looking for shit. That's going to have to be laid to rest. You feel me? That's going to have to be laid to rest. King of Cups. You're going to have to take your emotions out of it. I feel like Spirit's advice is remove your emotions from the equation, and you will learn how to roll with the punches. You will learn how to not take things so personally. You will learn how to engage in your relationships without feeling as if what the other person does has the ability to fuck with your money. It don't have no ability to mess with your money unless you have externalized your power into another person. You have placed your happiness in that person. You have placed your whole creation into that person. And it's like, you'll stop doing your work. You'll stop doing your purpose if it meant you can just hug on each other and love on each other all day. Love don't pay the bills, y'all. The reality of it is, the King of Cups, as the advice is saying, Spirit is saying, happiness ain't gonna be there all day. Happiness ain't gonna be there all day, every day. King of Cups ain't happy every day, but they understand that they cannot wear their emotions on their sleeves to the point where they will tear down everything that they built just because they had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all had an argument, just because y'all had a disagreement, just because your money is going down, you want to look at each other like, oh, you're the problem to my finances, or you're the problem to my... No, the problem was you didn't trust yourself in connection with this person. You felt like you had this person had the ability for you to lose yourself in the moment, lose yourself with this person, and that was scary for you. For many of you, that was scary, and that's why you hang on to the bag like a bad habit. You hang on to money, success, and life purpose as the rebound. But majority of it's almost as if the money and financial segment of this whole reading is saying, all y'all motherfuckers came to me when that girl or that boy didn't do you right back in the day. When you first got your heart broken, you made a vow that you was coming over on my side, and you was never gonna find yourself in this position again. So now, money, finances, material things are loyal to you. So if they're loyal to you, so absolutely, it controls at that point. So when love comes into the equation and the material realm says that we got a contractual agreement that you belong to me, now you've made money, fame, success your third party. So you may come off like a bitch in the morning. You may come off like this or like that in the afternoon. And you may look a little crazy by some other people's standards. But to each other, y'all not supposed to allow that in. But it has been able to be in. So in order to reroute that, you're going to have to take time, or y'all already did have to take time, to kind of go through certain hardships by yourself so you can weather those storms. And then you can walk out and be like, hold up, they don't love me like they love me. Slow down. Can't you see there's no one? What a wicked way to treat the one that loves you. Okay, there's stages to this. Yeah, but you had to do some shadow work. Don't I love shadow work? I love shadow work. Oh my God. Spirit, any predictions for finances? Any prediction for finances? It takes two, baby. Do y'all notice this? Look, I'm going to hide the little bodies because, you know. So you see the sun, right? They're like tug of war. They're fighting against each other. Okay? You see the disaster? They're also holding an umbrella, trying to hold it together. Two things for certain. Your money will decrease at moments where you are fighting against each other or trying to fight all on your own. These are the two recipes for failure. Okay? Which means you can't go to bed mad. These are some of the rules and disciplines and principles that the elders are going to make y'all aware of. Okay? Because y'all in the process of creating a new story. But it has something to do with, goddamn, allowing things to get, like, don't compartmentalize and bury them. If you have a problem, address it, talk it out, move on. Say what you mean to say the first time. Say what you say. Get your feelings out. Don't be too prideful that you can't talk about your feelings. Because I do feel like at times this is triggering. Because your mind will play tricks on you. You'll be like, hold on. Wait a minute now. Now imagine. Just imagine for a second. Lord forbid y'all out here having children, okay? And try to focus on money. It's hard. But be careful, because I do see this energy of like, hold on. This person's slowed me down and they're successful and I'm at the house holding house meetings about other people's feelings, or I'm in a situation where you can find yourself in a predicament where it's like, let's say they did have a third party situation and now they got 2 kids under the age of 20. You know what I'm saying? Or under the age of 18. It looks like house meetings. Everyone sit down. You get the stress baton. Express your feelings. And your mind can say like, hold on. Did this person just play a Jedi mind trick on me? If you are not happy with your position or the role that you are facilitating. And only you guys can create the role y'all facilitate in each other's lives. But it is going to cross your mind. This is why your advice is take your feelings out of it. You got to take your emotions out of it. What are you chasing? What's your 5-year goal? What's your 10-year goal? You know what I'm saying? Okay? Don't try to hurt yourself by perceiving everything to be a personal attack on you or something that's happening to you. Okay, that's where fear starts to talk to you, and you start to say, wait a minute, am I just tolerating someone taking advantage of me? Am I really getting the is this really equal, or is this the shorter end of the stick? See, some of y'all don't know what that version of the journey looks like, because y'all ain't never had no family members that stayed together long enough to show y'all or teach y'all about the constructs of your mind closing in on you versus having an intention and moving in the same accord in the right direction. But hopefully those karmic lessons taught you a thing or two, so you're not so sensitive. Because I do feel like this is someone that when they kind of be going through something a little bit, it do feel like they get a little passionate, like, oh my God, like this is bullshit. I do feel like this is someone that can be a little, you know, just like you, trust issues. These are fears, trust issues, suspicion. Okay, I am picking up a little bit of, you know, Spirit, I don't know, Spirit, let me know. Is this person wrapped tight? I feel like this may be like when certain deals fall through, you know, this person, y'all both need a lot of time alone, like, to process your thoughts without attacking each other. So y'all gonna have to learn how to give each other space. How to give each other space and know when it's the right time to be like, hey babe, you feeling better? You know? So I don't see a lot of money, but I do see a lot of creation, a lot of like energy going back and forth, back and forth. So this may be a traveler. Okay, there may be travel involved, but I do see momentum. And with all this wands energy and the swords, this is like, you know, I went there, I did this, we talked about that, but they didn't give this confirmation. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. But I do think that we are working on something, but I don't really know if we're working on something because I just don't fucking know. And I feel like Spirit is saying take the entire burden off of you of feeling like you need to do anything, of feeling like you gotta go out of your way for this person or any of that. You don't have to do anything because half the battle is already won. 4 swords. You're able to move on. This person is not going to be mad at you because you're like, let me let this person sit with themselves. You know, this person is not going to be like, you know, that I feel like a lot of people with trust issues have that moment where when they think about leaving somebody behind, they start to think about what would become of that person in retaliation, or how they would retaliate against you if you walked away. And if a person retaliates against you in a way where they are seeking to, like, you know, indirectly make you feel harm, or to do things to you, vengeful energy. Now, we all have vibrated at that energy before, but I feel like this person ain't gonna do that. I feel like maybe they did it before in the past, but they've matured. There's been some maturing. That's what I heard. So take it with a grain of salt. And enjoy your life, because whether this person is in your life or out of your life, Spirit's just trying to really be able to see that you know how to maintain your own composure and your own existence and thrive in your own life. You know, so whether this person is having good days, bad days, they're consistent or non-consistent, it doesn't change the momentum of the direction you're going in. And when this person come around, enjoy their company, you know. Enjoy each other's company and go about y'all business. Go about y'all business. Y'all got enough people in y'all business already, and that's just annoying. So let's get Spirit's message to you, Taurus. I'm really, really ready to get to this part. That's what they had said, girl. I be hearing a lot of crazy stuff. All right. So we have Enigma, Elusive, Sensitive, and it's in reverse. All right, Spirit, what you trying to say? We got the Lovers in reverse. We have Limited Beliefs in reverse. I'm so confused. Homeless in reverse. We have Marriage, 10 of Cups in reverse. We have Practice in reverse. Oh, wow. We have Vision, Yin and Yang, upright. And then we have the 6 of Swords. Oh, man. Shibbity bobbity, shibbity bobbity. Shibbity whoa. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Okay. So let me take my time. Hold on. I heard falling in love with the idea of love. What is love? Dreaming of just plain crazy. So when I see Enigma with Vision, this is definitely telling me yourself. Okay? Yourself. This is loving yourself. But dysfunctional families here. Dysfunctional upbringings. Clearing out abandonment wounds. Clearing out limiting beliefs. Letting go of people, love relationships that you maybe thought you were going to be with for a long period of time, but because you're so empathic, you're so sensitive, you can't stay around certain people. It's not a stable environment. So polish your skills by practicing regularly. I feel like in reverse, some of you are in environments where it feels like you can't practice your craft out in the open or maybe freely. You're not really accepted by a lot of people. You feel like, the oddball out, the elephant in the room. So this desire and longing for love and real love, and to have someone that won't try to push your buttons or push your limits, and won't make you feel unsafe in your homes and in your lifestyles. To find something that's not broken, or someone to treat you like you're not broken, is also a thing that I'm seeing here. Because there's this energy of, like, am I asking for too much? Am I really asking for too much? And I feel like you're not. It's not that you're asking for too much. I feel as if a lot of these experiences that you went through in your life journey kind of taught you how to get over situations a lot faster. So if you think about your development on your journey thus far, you have to be a Taurus that when situations happen, you probably brush it off a lot faster. Instead of snapping and feeling like you have to interact with every negative person in the room or in your environment, it's like, okay. Or you may not even say anything, but they hear the message. Like, your presence has been speaking for itself. And now you're doing it automatically versus having to really focus on making sure that you're giving the right impression. Focus on making sure that you're not confusing anybody. Like, you've kind of set yourself free from believing that you needed to control the room or the environment in order to avoid people feeling intimidated by you, in order to avoid people feeling like you are the problem or the bad apple or whatever. It feels as if you stop giving a fuck. And then the karmic connections, family members, romantic and platonic, stop being able to trigger you. And that's when you knew that you weren't stuck in that particular box. But that didn't mean that you didn't have other areas that would come to the forefront. So maybe you were confronting abandonment wounds. Maybe you were confronting harboring emotions, and by way of that, you were able to say, you know what, I don't need to waste my skills and my talents on confronting a situation. I know how to discern and decipher what deserves my energy, and who and what deserves my energy, and when and why or how they get to interact with me moving forward. Six of Swords, your autonomy, your authenticity. You have no problem, like, okay, moving on. So y'all may be getting in type of situations where it's like, it's hard to reach you. It's hard to reach you, Taurus. But that's exactly where you were meant to be. So now Spirit is pretty much saying, like, you're ready. Because all you have to remember is, when dealing with someone just like yourself, as long as you love yourself, and as long as you understand how to love yourself and what does it mean when even you get frustrated or you have these types of things that you're juggling or dealing with, you're able to be more graceful throughout the transition for your partner. You know? It's like easy peasy. You're not even having to practice how to do it or teach yourself how to do it. It's almost like y'all just give each other that look. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of energy where it's like, instead of sitting there arguing about what y'all were upset about, y'all all just get in the motherfucking car, go to the restaurant, this person drive, Y'all sit down. Y'all may not talk, but y'all not arguing. Y'all not fighting. Y'all get in the car. Y'all eat. And you just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Six of Swords. You just make peace. You make peace. Over and over and over again. Consistently. It's because you understand that y'all possess the same vision. Y'all desire the same things. And there's no more competing with one another. There's no more, well, you said you were going to call at 6 o'clock. No, if that person forgot, just hit them back up and just say, I hope you're having a great day. You don't have to make it about who did what and how. It's just a matter of your perspective. Now, if you believe in that limiting belief that person is getting you to call them and do this and X, Y, and Z, that's a triggered wound that you're still affected by. When anybody does it, it's going to be a trigger for you. Whether they mean to do it or not, you're going to think the worst, which is still karmic energy. You feel me? So, I'm going to read visions. What is the vision for this evening, Spirit? Now, of course, use your discernment, because there are people out here that be using people. So I'm not telling you to put on your rose-colored glasses because TT said no. Miss said, do your research. That's what Miss said, okay? Because, she said, I got issues. 56. All right, so we have Osupa. Here we get a long-awaited glimpse at the dark side of the moon, which is a reflection of the collective memory. Osupa is the card of dreams and illuminates the inner world of your fears, hopes, and feelings. The brain is very powerful, and it cannot decipher the difference between when you imagine an event and when you experience it. The imagination is one of the powerful tools in your metaphysical toolbox, and you can use it as a means of healing or of replaying old programming that keeps you stuck in a lower frequency. Your subconscious resides between your temples. They are called temples for a reason. Osupa works with the heart. This is home to the seat of the soul. Osupa works during the night, when your dreams and visions come alive fully in the light of the moon and the darkness. It is time to turn your attention within and to start working on your dream escape. This is the card of the dreamer, the creative, the artist, the musician, and the free spirit. It is time to listen to the symbolism coming forth in your dreams and journal. When Osupa appears in your spread, it is time to ask yourself, am I ignoring my shadow self? Am I having nightmares because of unresolved issues that I keep replaying? Woo! That was deep. So, it's time to make peace with your shadow and come out the ego so love can come on in. Walk on by. Is the devil. I don't know, I keep hearing a whole bunch of Katy Perry music. Like, not Katy Perry, but Doja Cat. Alright. Which deck do you want me to use? Let's try this one. Let's see. All right, so let's Let's get your person's energy. So the person that's on your mind during this time, go ahead and take 3 deep breaths for me, Taurus. Inhale, allowing your stomach to protrude, allowing all that air to reach the lower parts of your gut. Opening up that heart chakra. And then hold it for 3 seconds and release 9 long sighs. Release the air for 9 seconds. Repeat that 3 times and then ask yourself, who is coming to your mind at that time? And that's the energy that we're going to get. Okay. Spirit for Taurus. Oh, this person is very, very protective. We got past life energy here. You hear the dogs? What is this? What is going on? Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups. So we have a lot of past energy. We have a lot of memories, reminiscing, nostalgia. All right, I do feel like more than one person is showing up in this energy. Okay, some of you, 4 Cups, a lot of, harboring emotions, whoever this person, these are a lot of different connections, at least a good 3 connections out of all 6 is harboring emotions. I can tell you that for a fact. The 4th one, they want to let something go, but they're immature. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. They immature, and they have this thing where they kind of want to feel like you are, they don't want to admit that they have that insecurity or that immaturity. They kind of want you to kind of chase them a bit to kind of boost their ego. I feel like this is someone that is upset with you, Taurus, because of the time that they can't get back. They're upset with you because of the memories they can't get back. They're upset with you for many different reasons. Okay, this person has a whole laundry list. This person just wanted to, like, when they first met you, all they wanted to do was love you, Taurus. All they wanted to do was paint the sky blue, okay? And just love you. But, this is someone that I feel that, for some of you, they feel like because of you, these 3 sobsters, okay, down here at the bottom, they feel like they made bad investment choices in you, Taurus, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. They made bad, poor investments in you. It was a risk when they saw it. They overlooked it, and they're out of there. Taurus, they're checking you the deuces, okay? Or you them. They also feel as if because of some type of rejection at some point in y'all lives, that rejection has left this person feeling like it was a waste of their time to ever begin with, to even create this connection with or establish this remembrance. This person feels like sometimes this 4th person feels like they wish they never met you at all. Okay? That's it. And they can kind of be a little possessive over you. All of them have a slight remnants of possessive energy because it is the desire for you and you alone for whatever reason. There's this underlying message that we won't speak about, but we all understand. This is what these people are saying. Y'all don't speak about it, but it's understand. They understand that this is what comes with the package. So they don't give a damn what you're saying. If you're just like, oh, let's be friends, I don't want nothing serious. They feel like you are always going to be that type of energy that aspires for more. And rejection is one of your weaknesses. Something about rejection being a weakness. When you're not getting what you want, when you want it and how you want it, you tend to kind of like give up on it entirely. Now, I feel like this fourth person is someone that would like for you not to do that, but they like that you do that, which is super weird. Because they feel like that's when you're able to take on the most punches from this person. I don't know why I say punches, but it feels like punches. It feels like this person is kind of like, you know, they want to, somebody's a spanker out here. I don't know about what y'all be into. Okay, but someone got a little erotic energy coming through here where they feel like you, when you're strong and you're fully in your power, you know how to put up a good fight, and this person likes to fight. Okay, child. This person likes to fight. Okay. Now, let me talk to you, because these are all connections that I feel like you've been overcoming. But there is a Two of Cups energies here, baby. And there is a soulmate, divine counterpart type of union energy. It's like after you've kissed all these frogs, this the one. That's the one, okay? Because you see here, okay, it's like lay all those to rest. You've planted the flower beds. You've put things there. Leave them there. And I'm going to give you yours first. And then I have extra, okay? So this is something that's prepared for you, but there's always more. There's nothing lacking with this other soulmate energy. You know, the others are small. It's contingent on you potting them. It's contingent on you loving them. This other person here, they're going to show up that way for you no matter what. You can do no wrong. All right? And I feel like this other, whoever you are, Taurus, you're evaluating that. You're evaluating it. You're overlooking the contract. What does that mean? You're evaluating it, analyzing it with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, because you're like, you don't want to make no foolish mistake. You don't want to be dealing with no mischances and poor prospects, because all of these are prospects that keep coming back around, and they drop the ball. A lot of these energies from the Four of Cups, I'm seeing for some of y'all, some of y'all, they was real, like in the past, they were real mad. Like I'm talking about big mad. Like you could literally go to this person or try to, you know, just show them that you care and make acts of great gestures to let them know that you're about that life. And they still would decline you. They still would reject you. They still would be like, no, no, no. Try to friend zone you. Okay? Because there's something about them pretty much being fated to constantly reject you until you reach that highest level of soulmate connection. So I'm not going to get too deep into the backstory behind why the scenario, the story is playing out, because that's on a whole nother dimension, right? And it's like trying to read Spanish to someone that only speaks English. You feel me? So I'm not going to do that. But one of them is very good at holding a grudge. Hold on. One of these people are super good at holding a grudge. I mean, they don't care if it's rain, sleet, snow. If they say that they ain't gonna do something no more, they will never let them do it. I don't care what they try to tell you. They could tell you like, oh, No, I just have discipline, blah, 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 blah. No. That person is bitter. They mad. They mad at you. You may know that. I don't know what you did to this person, but it's like their entire objective is for you to feel the rejection that you once made them feel, no matter what. And every time they want to see you build up your ego so they can shoot you out the sky and be like, yes, silent victory. And they never want to admit it. They would never admit that to you. Maybe if they're really, really mad at you, but for the most part, it'll be like a watered down condensed milk version. This is someone that could probably had to drink condensed milk, okay, as a baby. I'm telling you, the Emperor in reverse. They're stubborn. They're too rigid. They're set in their ways. And they may be trying to, feeling like you needed to be taught a lesson. Oh, Lord. Somebody out here thought like they was your daddy or they your mama. And they tried to control you like one. How did that work out for them? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But there's this energy of like, you could be like with the Lover's card, you could be butt booty naked. And this is someone that would literally reject you. Okay, I don't know. They can't. This person is truly, they have a lot of low self-esteem and low confidence. So they project that they are just, trying to hold you and unconditionally love you. They like to project this sweet, nice, kind version of it. But the truth of the matter is, that person just have a lot of low self-esteem, okay? It's not personal. They have a lot of low self-esteem. So like Spirit wanted me to pull a card for all of these 6 lovers. So this second lover is I do see potential, but I do feel like this person's potential is the desire to I feel like they want to groom. There's like this grooming energy of like, I could build something with that Taurus, I could see Taurus being a great cheerleader for me, or I could see Taurus being a great asset. Okay, it's giving me that you would make a good teammate to facilitate my dreams. So you could be a masculine Taurus and dealt with someone that had this desire of utilizing you as a supporter, okay, of some sort. All right, so you're going to show me the next lover. The Queen of Cups. So this next person likes to tell you, I don't know if they like to this may be someone that like to text long fantasy texts, or they like to have great conversation just to get by or bypass time. I also feel like this person is, Queen of Cups. I don't know, Taurus. At face value, this person looks sweet, but they are the authors of confusion. They look real sweet. They look, they got their shit together. They're emotionally stable and all that stuff. Kind, sweet, compassionate. But they have a very brutal tongue. And they like to say like God told them. So this may be someone in your life that's like, God told me that you were never going to find love until... They may be very brutal with how they communicate with you. Or it's like, but they have this very soft voice where it doesn't sound aggressive, but it feels aggressive. And no matter what you do to try to prove to this person that you can kind of feel something outside of what they're telling you, they're like, well, why would you think that? It's it's like the Ace of Swords in reverse. irritating as fuck. Super irritating. They probably have that really, I don't know. No judgment, no judgment. All right, let's skip to the, I know we want to skip to the good part, but these significant 6 people are important because I feel like one has already eliminated themselves out of the equation, but these others are really in your energy. The 4th person that's showing up for Taurus. So this other person that's showing up for you is someone that says, oh, like a lot of times they're like, oh, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to unalive myself. I can't do this more. This is someone that likes to portray themselves to be like they're patient and like they want to get to know you and they want to take their time. And they're not trying to move fast, and they just want to get to know you. But the truth of the matter is, this person, like once they feel like you care, Taurus, or something to that degree, they like to be like, I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. It's like they want to force you to chase them. Or like give them super attention. It's still a clingy trait. It's still a clingy, needy type of energy. Let's see. Spirit. Can I get the 5th connection, please? Or the final connection? So this 5th connection is... You got a hater. This last one is just a hater. They feel as if it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair that you can just, I don't know. Is this energy of bounce back? Someone may have wanted to like seduce you. I'm getting a very like Casanova, Don Juan type of energy. Femme fatale. It's like this may be someone that like to make you feel bad about how much money you spent on them, or they spent on you. There's something about someone feeling like they're cheap, or someone feeling like they are too frugal, or someone feeling as if they could never satisfy you even if they wanted to. Because you have some type of enchantment towards someone else. So last but not least, who is this other person showing up for Taurus? So if you notice that all the energies are kind of similar, but because all of them have one thing in common. You dropped all of them like bad habits. Okay? You dropped all of them like bad habits. Like the energy exchange to deal with these people felt like you were settling. You know? It felt superficial. It felt like they were with you for clout, or they were with you for anything but love. There's no cups out here. It's all intention. It's all focus. It's all ambition. It's like, really? So this this last person here, though, what I need you to know is this is also someone that would let you go. So if they ghosted you or they stopped talking to you, they remove themselves before ever becoming a problem. You may be that type of person as well, where you know you're about to go to your family's house. You've been there for a while. You're like, I know I'm about to overstay my welcome, so I'm going to go ahead and leave now. And then they call you later and be like, you didn't have to go anywhere, baby. Or you didn't have to do anything. It's like, no, no, no. And then when you get off the phone, they're like, hallelujah. They left themselves. That's what the energy that I'm picking up on. So let's see. What's the challenge for these energies? The challenge is reuniting with you. Yes. Because of your cold energy, Taurus, these people feel like you could chew them out if they come towards you. That's it. Like, you could really be like, you want to come towards me after everything that you did? So they replay this in their mind. Like, oh, it's hopeless. It'll never work because they're going to make me suffer. Like, why wouldn't they make me suffer? I made them wait. There's that energy of being prone to tantrums for one person, and then being prone to being unreliable and distracted by your own personal, But once the world is quiet down, I feel like, love becomes blind again. And people start, wanting to talk on the phone and go back to, like, there's nothing new under the sun with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like going back to a point in time where you talked on the phone. You do phone interactions. You do phone conversations. Back in my day, how do people do with the landlines and the phone calls at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay, maybe not. I really feel like you're gonna see very soon, like when the world is quiet, like you start to appreciate, you know what I'm saying? You start to appreciate, it's like, I gotta sit outside, I can't go nowhere. So, when you get the opportunity to talk to that person, like the world has been quiet down, so that you guys in this energy has enough time on your busy schedules to be able to just ask yourself 10 of Swords or 10 of Cups. Do I want to betray myself? Do I want to end that long betrayal and be happy with Taurus? Or do I want to wreck it and move forward in life? What you need to know, say what you mean to say. With this Devil in reverse, the King of Wands, and Hope in reverse, this is telling me someone's going to be a lost cause. Okay. But it's going to take something else that I can't even tell you. Your intuition has been trying to tell you. And this is why it has to happen this way. Okay? This is why it has to happen this way. There's a karmic evolved that is like over my dead body type of shit. And we don't be dying. We just pass over. So I don't know what this person's talking about. They doing too much. Okay, I'm telling you. Wow. So as you guys are releasing fear and you guys are focused on what you're focused on, I just feel like these energies are going to be like extremely... It's like they're encouraging, like they can tell that you're healing. That's all it is. I feel like they could just sense it, like a smell. And they're going to feel like, they're like, oh, it's only a matter of time before I find out. And your person is really, like I said, I can't even tell you like what's about to happen. But let's just say someone's worst, a karmic's worst fears come into fruition. Okay. honey, 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 honey. And someone gives up. But yeah, it was destined to happen this way. So Taurus, so this is what I have for you from your person. You guys will be seeing each other very soon. Again, rewatch it if you need to. But as far as like what's about to play out, I can't even really tell you that too much. They're not even well, they are, but they're not letting me tell you that right now. So you'll have to just kind of like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you know what that means, when I say it like that, then you may know what I mean. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Y'all are awesome. We've been here for a little minute. And I'm going to clear this energy. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I love each and every single one of you. Shout out to y'all in the comments and in this live section. Yeah, I think that's about it. Good night, everybody.